From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's currently 7:15 in the evening. I'm Fred Gossage in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with an update on the severe weather situation across the area. Have a brand new warning in the viewing area. This is going to be for southeastern areas of Lawrence County, Alabama, not Tennessee, Alabama, and then southwestern and central areas of Morgan County. That warning is going to go until 7:45, and it does include Hartselle, Alabama, and Falkville. You see the flashing yellow polygon here. It's for a pretty intense thunderstorm we have sitting on Alabama Highway 157, very near the Speak community and west of Danville. It's moving off to the east-southeast about 25 to 30 miles an hour. So Speak, the Oakville area, up to 5 points there in the eastern side of Lawrence County, Alabama, over to Andrews Chapel, Danville, Massey, and then Hartselle and Falkville. The potential for maybe some quarter-size hail and also the potential for some damaging straight-line winds of up to 60 miles per hour. We'll look at some of our radar products here, and not too much of a sign of large hail on this latest radar scan. We'll go to the high top next rad, and it does have some indication of maybe some hail there between Oakville and Speak, north of Highway 157. That's going to come across Danville, and then likely between Hartselle and Falkville out here on US 31 and I-65 over the next 20 to 30 minutes. I'll do a storm track on our cluster of storms here. And for those of you tuning in for the rest of Northwest Alabama, Southern Middle Tennessee, let me focus on this warning first, and then we'll talk about everybody else. I know you guys like to get in there and ask, what about my town? What about my town? We'll cover everybody in a moment, but I have to prioritize the more severe storm first before we talk about everyone else. So times of arrival here for the severe warned storm. Again, it's over Oakville, Speak, Danville, and Andrews Chapel now, so you're not going to see those guys in times of arrival, but Battleground at 7:20. Some of these communities are in northern portions of Coleman County. Coleman County outside of our viewing area and also not in the warning, but just a heads up, some of these will be in northern Coleman County as well. But Battleground 7:20, Falkville 7:32, Hartselle 7:34, Vinemont and South Vinemont around 7:39, Cold Springs 7:42, Gum Springs 7:50, Eva at 7:52, Gold Ridge and Odin Ridge at 7:53, Simcoe 7:56, 6 Mile 7:58, Baileyton 8:11, Ryan Crossroads 8:13, and Hulaco over there in that far southeast part of Morgan County, if the storm holds together, 8:13. Again, the warning only goes to the east side of Hartselle and Falkville, so the storms may not hold together all the way across the county, but the potential for maybe hail up to the size of quarters and wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour possible with that cluster of thunderstorms moving out of eastern Lawrence County, Alabama into southwestern areas of Morgan County, Alabama. And for those of you wondering, both of those counties are official viewing area counties. That's why we're focusing on those guys first for the live update, because they are official viewing area counties that have warnings, and then we'll go to everybody else that has storms, but the storms are not severe. And we'll start from south to north. You see heavy rain and some thunder and some lightning and maybe some 30 to 40 mile per hour winds. That's not to severe levels here, moving out of eastern Franklin County into western areas of Lawrence County, Alabama. So from the Bankhead National Forest up through the Landersville area, Mount Hope, up through Hatton, up through the Nitrate City area, and then the Broken Line gets almost up to Center Star, Alabama, in the southern parts of Lauderdale County. Again, maybe some heavy rain, some lightning, some gusty winds, 30, 40 miles per hour. It's the same with the storms north of the warning up toward the Hillsboro area in eastern Lawrence County, Alabama. Another strong thunderstorm we're watching there west of Elkmont in northern Limestone County, Alabama. That's not severe, but some heavy rain, some occasional lightning, maybe some 20 to 30 mile per hour winds if it strengthens, but it's not severe. And then we have this other storm cell we've been watching come across Wayne County, Tennessee. It's not severe either, but it is moving in through west central areas of Lawrence County, Tennessee now. So moving out of Wayne County into places like Pea Ridge, West Point, the north side of St. Joe. So this is going to be coming across Loretto, Tennessee over the next 10 to 15 minutes. And I'll just do a storm track on this little cluster of storms as well. if it holds together, and it may not hold together the whole way, but if it holds together, St. Joe is kind of moving into your area here over the next few minutes. Pea Ridge 728, Loretto 731, Liberty Grove at 740, Leoma 742, Union Hill at 745, the south side of Lawrenceburg by 748, 5 Points, Tennessee 749, Bonnertown and Gum Springs 751, Revelo and Crossroads at 753, New Prospect at 758, Fall River 759, and Minor Hill, Tennessee 808. Again, maybe some gusty winds of 30, 40 miles per hour, some occasional lightning, but this storm not as strong now as what it was about 15, 20 minutes ago. So not a severe warning. You know, we have a lot of followers and viewers that are in that area, so I want to give you a heads up with that cluster of thunderstorms as well. And then we have other thunderstorms back in the northeast Mississippi that earlier prompted a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern portions of Tishomingo County. That's in our viewing area as well, but like we expected, the heavier storms with that are staying well off to the southwest of Tishomingo County, and it really looks like anything that's moving toward Tishomingo County is falling apart. Maybe some moderate to heavy showers and some lightning over the next 30 minutes, but the stronger wind gusts are back toward the Tupelo and Oxford, Mississippi areas, well away from our viewing area. So in our viewing area, the only warning we have is southeastern Lawrence County, Alabama, and southwestern portions of Morgan County, Alabama. That's a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:45. That does include Hartselle. It does include Falkville. The potential for damaging winds may be 50 to 60 miles per hour, and the potential for maybe a little bit of hail that may be dimes, nickels, pennies, possibly up to quarter size in isolated cases. Other strong but not severe thunderstorms moving out of eastern Colbert County the next 15 minutes, moving out of eastern Franklin County, Alabama the next 15 minutes, skirting that southeast corner of Lauderdale County, Alabama, and then continuing to move through Lawrence County, Alabama over the next 30 to 45 minutes, and then likely getting over into Limestone County as well. None of those are severe. And then we have the other cluster of non-severe storms moving in through west central areas of Lawrence County, Tennessee, from St. Joe up to the West Point area up to Pea Ridge. That's going to be moving across Lawrence County, Tennessee the next 30 minutes along and south of Highway 64. That's the situation there for everyone. If you're watching us up in Marshall County, Tennessee, Murray County, Tennessee, Lewis County, Tennessee, all this is missing you. All this is staying to the south, and that's the same for places like Summertown, maybe even as far as south as Etheridge. This may miss you off to the south. Waynesboro, it's missed you off to the south. This may stay south of Pulaski as well. It's going to be really close when the storms get over there in about 45 minutes to an hour, but it may miss you off to the south. And those storms aren't severe, and they may not hold together because the atmosphere over southern middle Tennessee not quite as unstable, and now we're starting to lose daytime heating. So we're going to watch the situation very carefully. If any more storms in our viewing area prompt warnings, we'll have live updates as necessary. But for now, the only warning in the viewing area is that severe thunderstorm warning till 7:45 for southeast Lawrence County, Alabama, southwest Morgan County, Alabama. We'll watch it carefully for you. I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
This is the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.